So it's getting hot already this summer, and if you're looking for ways to stay cool and you do not have air conditioning, you might want to think about getting a portable air conditioner unit. So they're super easy to set up. They can kind of go anywhere. You can move them around. That way, if you're in a temporary apartment or whatever, you can take it with you. You don't have to cut holes in any walls or anything like that. I have the EcoFlow Wave 2, which is a portable heat exchanger, which means it produces both heat and it can go in reverse and produce cold. So it exchanges the air temperature with the outside air. And so that's how I keep this room upstairs nice and cool. I did get this about a year or so ago off of Facebook Marketplace for a really good deal. And the problem I had was figuring out how to vent it out of casement windows. So I came up with a temporary solution of cardboard, duct tape, and the little foam insert that comes with the EcoFlow. And that worked for about a year or so. Eventually it started warping and just didn't really provide a good seal. I had some wasps coming in, and then also I didn't like that you just can't see out the window with it. Totally opaque. So I looked on YouTube for different solutions and I found this. It's completely transparent. It is acrylic plexiglass that is custom cut to this window with custom vent holes, and it is just really, really great. I looked at a bunch of do-it-yourself options on how can I cut plexiglass and how can I make a good seal and would it be worth it? And after adding up the costs and the time of doing that, it just wasn't worth it. And I knew the end result would not be nearly as good as what this is. So let me show you what this is. And the good thing about this is that you can customize the holes, the locations of the holes. You can customize those completely depending on what your type of window and air conditioner unit is. I'll put a link to the website where I got this, and it's super awesome. So let's check it out. This acrylic plexiglass is from Martinson Manufacturing, which is a family business in Wisconsin. The ordering process was easy off their website, and they had a bunch of tutorial videos that made it really easy to get accurate measurements for a variety of different windows. I really like this plexiglass because it's a 1/4 inch thick, it's not super thin, it's sturdy, it's crystal clear, and it has slightly rounded edges for safety, so you're not going to cut yourself on the edges. The packaging is great and it arrived with no damage at all. You just peel off the protective coating, and I took the existing window screen off and tested the fit, which was perfect. It was just spot on fit. So you want to clean the plexiglass with a microfiber cloth and water. Don't use anything else because you don't want to scratch the surface. Now it comes with the vents that you order. Now I ordered both a 5-inch and a 6-inch diameter vent because that's what the EcoFlow is. But both of the holes are 6-inch, so you'll notice that the 5-inch vent has a taper to it, and so it does fit into the 6-inch hole. There's a flange on the vents that insert into the plexiglass cutout, and then you twist and lock them in place. So they don't slip, they don't fall out, they're nice and tight and snug. I love that these vents have bug screens, so you don't have to worry about wasps making nests in the tubes during the summer. It's super nice. The existing EcoFlow plastic rings on the vents screw off and new vents screw on. It's super easy and you don't need any tools. I got the vertical orientation of the vents because that's what the EcoFlow has. So the vents are straight shot out with minimal bends to it, but you can order the holes either side by side or vertical. I think the vertical works best on the opposite side of the hinge of the window, so the window doesn't have to be fully opened, especially when it's raining out. So there are different methods to attach the plexiglass to prevent movement, and the instructions show you several different options. Since my frames are fiberglass, I went with the adhesive method. And this kit does include nano adhesive squares, which don't leave any residue and are flexible and reusable. And I found it best to kind of peel off one side of the protective coating of the adhesive, attach it, and then peel off or partially peel off the other side so it allows some bend, and then reapply that protective surface on the top just to avoid fingerprints on there.
And I used 4 on this window to secure it in place, and that's all that I really needed. And that's it. It's a super easy install. It just took a few minutes and it looks great. And this is something that I can use for many, many years to come. I don't have to worry about cardboard or duct tape. This will last a really long time. So I have to say, I'm very impressed with this kit. After about a year of use of the EcoFlow, it continues to work really well. It uses minimal electricity, it's quiet, and I can control it remotely through the app. I do have to drain it out this drain tube into an old fish bowl that I empty occasionally. It does come with a drain on the inside, basically an evaporator, and when the humidity is low enough, the evaporator does get rid of any sort of excess water. So you don't absolutely need to have the drain, but it's humid in the summer here, and so I have the drain in place, and then I just don't have to worry about it.
So if you're looking for a good way to vent an air conditioner or something like that, check out Martinson Manufacturing. Again, I'll put the link in the description below. Anyway, it was just a very cool product that I used and I really liked, so I thought I'd share it with you. Subscribe if you're not already, and share this video with anyone else who you think might be looking for venting an air conditioner this summer. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll talk to you later. Catch you next time. Bye.